Hi guys, welcome to our first session for week 3.
Good morning, Misty.
Excited. We're going to get to put our animation together and get it animated and start making things look really awesome. How's everyone doing today?
Misty,
Yes.
this week from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I have been so sick, and I'm starting to feel better today. And I'll try to get my assessment in. I got my assignment in and my discussion board, but I didn't get my assessment in. But I've been pretty well out of it from Friday until today. Today, I'm starting to feel a little bit better.
Right. Okay. Just get them to me as quickly as you can.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, Sarah.
How's your day been?
It's going good.
How's the weather there?
Yes.
That's
Okay,
what?
guys. I thought we would dedicate today to troubleshooting Adobe Animate and animation.
All right.
Our next lecture is tomorrow, and we will do a formal demo of this week's assignment and assessment. But today, I thought we would just kind of talk about animation, and if any of you need help getting caught up, we can do that today. Or if you have some specific questions about some things you're going to need your animation to do and aren't sure how to accomplish that, we'll go over those sort of things. So do either one of you have anything like that?
Yeah, I have my assessment to do.
So you need to add your character and get your bone tool working, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Have you done your character yet?
I started a little bit on it, but it did look correctly the way I was doing it. So I'd gonna do it the way that you did it, because the way I was going to do it, it didn't bring in where you can put the bone attachments, where you were using the other area of using shapes and then connecting each one of them.
Right.
What I did was draw the whole character, and the bone tool didn't work that way. So I decided to start over, and that's when I got sick. So I said, hell with it.
Okay.
I got better.
Okay, so do you want some help with it, or do you think you have it under control?
I would like to, if you could help me, get started so I get the board going and whatnot for how it in motion.
Okay, well, let me unshare my screen, and then you can share your screen with me, and we'll take a look.
You want to do it now or after class?
Now, we're going to dedicate this entire lecture to questions about animation and helping people get caught up.
Well, I'll probably get how to get started. See, so what did I do to get into mine?
Okay, yeah, do you have Animate open?
Well, I haven't nothing open right now. I just got.
Okay. You're going to need to open it, and then let me know when you have it open. Hi, Paula. Paula, are you needing help too?
So what do I do? Leave the meeting to get in and then come back?
You're on your computer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well then just open Animate. Once you have your files open, then you're just going to hit the share screen button that you see in the middle of your screen. Click back on Zoom.
And screen right now. So do I knock off, leave the meeting, and then go in to get to my Animate?
No, once you hit the share screen button, it'll give you an option to share your desktop, and you just share it. That way I can see it.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, so you can just pull up your Animate.
Okay, go to Canvas to get everything in. Now, where do I go from there?
You just pull up your Animate so that it's on your desktop.
Okay, I've got that right there, but it's a blank screen. I haven't done any character or anything.
Okay, and when you hit share, what did you choose to share?
Choose to share to get into Animate to get the everything going.
When you click to share your screen, there was options to pick. What did you pick?
To get into Animate.
Right now, all I see is your Canvas screen, your classroom. I see your internet browser. So in the list, when you click share screen.
Okay, I'm in the Animate now. So what do I do? Go back to.
You need to unshare and then reshare again.
Okay, so I say stop share.
Yes.
Now share again.
And this time you can choose desktop or you can choose just Animate.
Okay, choose Animate. Okay, now can you see my Animate?
Yes, I see it.
Okay.
Okay, so open the file that you were working for your assessment. Or do you just want to draw a character here? You can do that too.
Well, I have nothing on to get started on file. So do I register the file right now? Put it in save as, and then make this the illustration?
That's fine.
Okay, do that.
Okay, Sarah, we'll take a look at what you have next. Hi, Melissa.
Wait. Yes.
Hi. Oh, you unshared with me, Mark.
Yeah, I was trying to put my name down. Stupid thing hit the other thing. I just put assessment, and I'll just put assessment 2, then my name. Then I'll go back to the
Okay, that's fine.
file. Go that way. Now it's a FLA file, right? Misty?
Yes, but you don't have to add that on there. It'll add it automatically.
So when I go to take this file, it will be an FLA file or
It will
a PG file or zip it.
It will automatically add the .fla. So erase that period you have there
Okay,
and just hit save.
let's hit save. Okay, now I'm back to that. Okay, now to get started, what do I start out at? The shapes or what?
Yeah, you're going to start out drawing your human type character. Make sure you're in drawing object mode. It will make it easier.
Okay, now where do I
And
do
you're
to
going to
get
use
to
your
that?
shape tools. You can use your circle, your square to make arms and legs and hands and faces and body. And just make sure you're in drawing object mode. So when you click on your circle or your square,
That square here?
no, on your toolbar where your black arrow is, you have a circle and a square tool.
So I hit select then?
Go down and select the circle or a square.
Okay,
Right there.
there we go.
Now make your properties box a little bit bigger so you can see all your options.
So what I do, just bring it down.
Yeah, just scale it down. There you go. Click on object drawing mode. Right there underneath your stroke. Yeah, just click on it to turn it on. And you're going to want to make sure you're drawing in object drawing mode. It will make it easier to keep everything separated and to make it into symbols. So you're just going to draw your human type character now.
Okay, now it's on the object drawing mode.
Right.
I just clicked it once. So then it's already there, so I just go into a circle. I probably should have it up higher, right?
Well, you can click on everything and move it around as you draw the pieces.
Oh, okay. Make that about the head. About right there.
Okay. Your character can look any way you want him to look.
Okay, well, I'll just bring it up a little bit. So what do I do? Go over and select that then and bring it up? Okay. He'll have a top hat or something like that.
And then you're going to draw his body and his arms and his legs.
Okay.
You want to do upper arm, upper leg, lower leg.
So put that for like the shoulders right about right there. Okay, now for the arms, do I go back to object drawing mode or it's still all right? And then go to put the arm.
Now you're going to ovals, and then you're going to have to use your transform tool to rotate them.
Okay, now where's the transform?
Remember, you want to make upper arms and lower arms, so not one full arm. So basically, you want to make from the shoulder to the elbow and from the elbow to the end of the fingers.
Okay, where's the transformer tool at?
It is right there next to your white arrow, that dotted square that has the arrow on it.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay, now I put that around that right there.
Oh, you selected your shoulders by accident too. Just deselect and then select just the arm. You can just click on it. You don't have to draw a square over it. Now click your transform tool. Now you can make it smaller. You can rotate it.
Right there for an arm.
Rotate it by hovering over one of the corners. There you go. Oops.
Okay. Right there. Why isn't it not going up?
Don't click on the white dot to move it. Click somewhere else on it to move it. That white dot is your anchor to show where it's going to scale from. So you can't drag it from there.
How's that right there? All right.
There you go. Now you need to make the lower arm.
Okay, now go over, back over to transform tool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put about right there for that joint.
About right there.
Okay, I'll do the same thing on the other side.
mean, you can just copy those two and paste them and use them for the other arm instead of having to reach on. Okay, Mark, why don't you unshare me while you finish drawing out your character and adding facial features and all of that, and I will help Sarah real quick.
Okay.
And let me know when you're finished so we can come back to you for the bone tool, okay?
Okay, so how do I get back into the...
Well, just let me know when you're ready, and then I'll tell you when you can share screen again. Oh, not yet, Mark. Go ahead and unshare with me. I'll let you know when you need to share again.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, where I put stop sharing.
Yeah, stop sharing.
To that.
Yeah, just click stop sharing. And then you can continue to work in Animate. When you finished your character and you're ready to work on the bone tool, just let me know.
So I just go out of the meeting then and then work on it, then come back?
No, you don't have to leave. You can continue to work on it in here. Just go to the bottom of your screen to your menu and click on Animate and bring it to the top.
So do I hit share screen or not?
No, you don't have to share screen. Just continue working in Animate on your own.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How do I get over to Animate if I don't share the screen?
Your menu bar, where all of your applications are that you have open, click on the Animate icon.
At the bottom, there's no Animate icon unless I leave the meeting.
There should be an AN button, an AN icon somewhere on your menu bar, not on Zoom's menu bar, on the menu bar that's on your computer that has like your Finder icon and your web browser icon on it.
This one here, I just have what the meeting is. Unless I leave the meeting, then it'll pop into Animate. Other than that, if I hit share screen again, it'll put me back into where you...
No, you just have Zoom on top of everything. Animate is underneath there. So you can minimize Zoom and you'll see your Animate screen. But your computer has a menu bar where your web browser button is and everything that has nothing to do with Zoom. It's on your computer. It's always there.
I'm trying to figure out where to go because the only thing I see is menu and start video.
Okay, you're still looking at the Zoom menu button. You should have another menu bar somewhere on the right, left, or bottom of your screen that has like your Finder icon.
All that's all underneath this part here, unless I leave the meeting, or if I hit share screen.
You probably have your gigantic screen up. Hit your escape button.
Okay, where's the escape button at?
Did that make everything smaller so you could see your menu bar? Nope, you shared screen again.
Trying to figure out whereabouts you're talking.
Now hit escape, your escape key, top left-hand corner of your keyboard.
It says recording. Because the only thing I have here, Misty, is I have join audio, share screen, invite characters, meeting topic.
Mark, I'm not talking about that menu bar. There is another menu bar. Does Zoom take up your entire monitor screen?
Yeah.
Hit your escape key.
Where's the escape key at on the computer?
Top left-hand corner of your keyboard. It says ESC.
Okay, right there. Okay, now I hit the escape button. Now how do I get just knock you off and then go back in?
Okay, now that you've hit your escape button, did it bring everything down, make it smaller so Zoom's not covering up everything on your screen?
Yeah, the only thing I have now is the smaller one, but I can see all
Right.
those.
So now you can see the menu bar on your computer with your Finder and all of that.
Right, everything, I can see everything underneath of it.
Yeah, so now just click on animate and it will bring it to the top and you can finish making your character.
Okay. There we go. Now, how do I get back in? Just hit Zoom then?
No, we can't see you now. So you can finish building your character and just let me know when you're ready to use the bone tool.
Okay.
Okay, Sarah, you're needing help with the assignment or the assessment? Well, the assessment this week is to create a banner ad. So you're creating a small advertisement for a company. You can use the same company you're making your other ad for, and this time it's going to be a banner ad. Okay, guys. All right, Sarah, I'll do a demo on it tomorrow, Sarah. If you have any questions about it, you can watch the demo. Okay, guys, does anybody else need any help?
Okay, now circle.
Nobody else needs any help. Hi, Dwayne. Dwayne, are you needing help?
Okay, with the circle, what do I do? Do I put it to back or what?
If you need it to go to behind everything, then yes, you just click on it, then right click and do arrange and do send to back. Okay, Dwayne, can you share your screen?
Okay, now how do I send it to the back? What icon do I use? Modify.
Okay, Sarah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. What was that, Mark?
I said to send it to the back. Do I go up to modify?
You sent it to the back and what happened?
I said to go to get it to go and back. Do I hit modify to get the transfer and whatnot?
You can right click on it and go to arrange. And then just send it back.
Well,
Hi, Jen. Hi, Bill.
Click on the pad, nothing changes.
Share your screen with me again. No, Jane, we're waiting on Mark to share his screen. You'll be able to see something in a second.
When I right click, it doesn't send it to back. So where do I go to?
When you right click, you have to go to arrange, and then you have to click on send to back. When you right click, you get a drop down menu. Find arrange, and then you get another drop down menu and click on send to back.
When I do that, everything goes into a lighter color.
Goes into what?
It goes into a lighter color when I double click it.
You're not double clicking it, you're right clicking it. So you had to go back to scene 1 where you can see everything and it's all the right color.
I said I don't have a mouse. I'm just doing it off the pad. And then when I right click it, nothing.
Okay, you can also go up to, let me open a Canvas file here.
So I did it that time, looked like the round circle to turn into a little spots around it, and the background is
Okay, so
gray.
if you select your circle, right click, you can't right click because you have a trackpad. So you can also go to modify at the top of your screen,
Modify.
go to arrange, and then send it back.
Right. And when I do that, it doesn't show up.
Then you don't have your circle selected. Make sure you click on your circle and you're in scene 1, that everything's not faded out behind it. So in the top left-hand corner above your artboard, you should see where it says scene 1 up there. Make sure you click on the word scene 1. It will take you back. And then make sure you click on the circle one time and then go to modify, arrange, send it back.
I have it selected and I go to hit arrange and the send to back is in gray. It won't change color.
Can you share your screen with me?
Okay, do I hit zoom to get back in?
Yes, just click on zoom and then click share screen. Because you're not in scene 1. Go up to the top left hand, right above your artboard, top left hand corner above your artboard. No, that's your timeline. Right above your artboard. Underneath your black arrow. Your artboard is that white board you're drawing on. So go just above that white artboard and look in the left-hand corner. See where it says scene 1?
Oh, right down here?
Click it. Now go to modify, arrange, send it back.
There we go.
Not backwards. You want to send it to back. Backwards will just move it down one level. You want it to go all the way to the back. So you send to back.
Send it back. Okay, now is it right? So send it back now then?
Like that. You don't have to send it to back again. It's already back there.
Okay, now go for the legs or the torso.
Yes. And you finish off the torso, make your legs.
Okay. Now would that be a square then?
You can use a square, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. So I have to go over to range, right?
Use your arrow keys on your keyboard. It'll move it in little small increments to help line it up.
So I just still select it again.
You just select it one time and then use your arrow keys on your keyboard, the right and left arrow, to move it so you can line it up.
Like about right there.
There you go.
Okay. That doesn't need to be there. Okay, now go for the legs, right?
Yes.
Squares too. Do what? The leg and then the knee and then the foot. Okay, for the putting on the legs, do I just put like right on top of the other one?
Right.
Really do appreciate this. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So about right in there.
Yep. Just make it a little bit wider so it matches.
You're a really great teacher.
Thank you. It might be easier to delete that and copy the upper thigh and paste it and use it for the bottom since it's already the right size.
So do shift over there. About right in there. Yeah, it gives a little bit. So it goes all right. No, I really do. I feel like Buck Rogers coming back after 42 years, man. I'm not kidding. The technology now is just to me is absolutely mind blowing. Because I can't believe that they just came in with watercolor on the computer with Adobe this year.
Right.
I never thought anybody could be that intelligent to put watercolor on a computer. I mean, it just blows me away because I know how to do watercolor and use the hair dryer and make scenes look like airbrush, and I can do that on a computer. You know, it blows me away. Somebody has the technology to figure something like that out. Because I've had friends of mine look at my watercolors and they like going, "That's airbrush." I said, "No, that's watercolor." Right. They go, "No way." I said, "Yes way." Because the techniques I learned at a commercial art school back in '82, before computers were even around.
Okay, so
good.
now it's time to grab your black arrow.
Okay, I gotta get the feet first. So will the feet be square or round?
That's fine. Oval, square, either one.
Doesn't matter. Okay. There we go. Now I'll do the other square on the other side and make it look like another foot. Oh, gotta do this section. I got it.
You're welcome. I'll see you later.
Okay, how's that? That look all right?
Okay. Yeah, now it's time to start making your symbols. So you're going to grab your black arrow.
Black arrow.
And
Go to bone tool.
no, not the bone tool yet. You need to turn everything to a symbol. So start with his lower arm. Click on it. All you have to do is click on it. You don't have to draw a square over it. Deselect everything because you selected both pieces. Just click on his lower arm one time. Now go to modify, convert to symbol. And call it lower left arm. Technically it would be his right arm, however you want to identify it.
Yeah, let's put a right on.
And it's the lower.
I'll put lower. And then hit OK.
Yep.
Okay.
And then click on the upper arm one time and turn it to a symbol. Modify, convert to symbol, upper.
Upper right arm. Okay, now do the same thing on the other side.
And then his shoulders, make that a symbol.
So hit that just once then.
You need to make his shoulders and his body a symbol together. So hold your shift key down and click on his upper torso. Did you get them both?
Oh, there it is.
Have them both selected or not?
That's selected. So I just hit shoulders first then?
You need to hold your shift key down now and click on the upper torso. Make sure you're holding your shift key down. Now click on the shoulders. Now move your cursor down and hold your shift key and click on his upper torso. Oh, now you got them both. Go to modify, go to convert to symbol before you accidentally deselect them.
So go to modify and do what now? Convert to symbol, or what do I do?
Convert to symbol, yes, just like you've been doing.
Okay, that'd be the upper shoulders then.
Okay, now you're going to do his other arm.
Now I go up and modify, right? And convert the symbol. That be left lower. I just click it right and then just modify it right.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Now I do the trunk then.
Yes. Oh, you need to go a little bit lower. So you click on his bottom torso, you're getting the move. There you go.
Okay. That part selected. How many years you been doing this anyways?
How many what?
How many years have you been doing the computer from when you first started from school till now? Did they do that in first grade?
Yes.
Did they? I figured they would. Because they put it in the elementary schools here in 1986. That was basic programming. And we didn't even know what a computer was back then. None of us kids did. That were even coming out of college. Go, yeah, there's a new thing called a computer. I go really? What's that thing do? And that was before it was on the internet or anything. The internet was even, I don't even think the internet was even around in 86. What they had was the giant computer, I think it was either in New York or Chicago. It was called Little Brother.
Right.
And that's what controlled more or less the whole nation of all your money and everything. And I think that was in 86. I'm almost positive of that. I don't think it didn't probably come out until about the 90s. Is that about right?
Yeah, that's about right.
So I put just lower torso?
Yeah.
Or lower bottom? And then hit OK. Okay, now all that's selected. Now, do I go for a little hand here and there?
He doesn't have to have a hand, no. But you need to do his legs now. So you're going to do his upper leg, and then his lower leg needs to include his foot.
Okay. Yeah, do you know the first computer that ever was shown on TV was on Star Trek in 1968?
Huh. I didn't know that.
Star Trek came in, I think it was either 1963 or 64, the first series. And by 1968, they had a show where they went back in time into the mid 30s. They got caught in a time warp and the ship got put in the 30s, and Spock, they got down on the planet, but they had no way of getting back. And so Spock had to design a computer, and it looked absolutely identical to what I have right here in my lap. And they put it on a screen, and he put back to the time that they were in the 30s. And from there, he found out that this girl that Shatner fell in love with she had to die. And he says, no, she can't die. He goes, she's got to die. If not, all time and everything would be totally screwed up. And so, anyways, before they went to leave planet Earth to go back onto the ship, that she was crossing the road and she was supposed to get hit by a school bus or a bus and die. And he took off running for her to knock her out of the way, and he had to tackle Shatner. And then he told Spock told him she had to die. And so, anyways, he fell in love with her, fell in love, and all that other stuff. And then they went back, and then he got on the computer to contact the ship and to get Scotty to bounce them back over into the ship. But he did it all on the computer in 1968. I think it was called Back in Time, the series from Star Trek. And that was when the first computer was ever shown on national TV, when Star Trek came into play.
Interesting tidbit.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Everything that we have today come from Star Trek or from an alien ship that has crashed on this planet. Okay, now the lower left leg. Oh, we got the right leg first.
Bill, today is all about help getting everybody caught up and answering any questions they have. We will do the demos on everything tomorrow.
Okay, go there.
And Dwayne, that's fine.
Or upper. That's right. Upper, not lower. Upper. Upper. High. Upper right leg. Right.
Okay, Bill.
Okay, upper right leg. Now go to the bottom.
Make sure you select.
I hit the bottom, but it didn't go. So why do I hit arrange?
Well, the bone tool is going to screw with your arrangement anyway, so you might as well just wait to arrange it. Because you'll most likely just have to redo it.
Okay, when I hit modify, it didn't.
So you need to grab your black arrow, make sure you select the foot, and then hold down your shift key and select the lower leg. Just hold your shift key down and click on it. Oh, you double clicked. Go to the left hand corner, click scene 1. Now click on the lower leg one time and hold your shift key down and click on the foot. Now go to modify. Do you have the leg selected there? I can't tell.
It's got the foot, but it didn't look like that other part of that the leg was attached.
Hold your shift key down and click on that leg one time.
It looked like it didn't select it. Did it or not?
Draw a little square over that lower leg and that foot. The square only has to touch it. It doesn't have to cover it.
Like right here? Like that?
Like that. Now go to modify, convert to symbol.
So is it selected then?
Yes, it looks like it. We're fixing to find out.
Okay, so I go over to put this lower right leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty amazing from all the stuff that I've studied about alien technology and everything else that happened from about 1930 when Eisenhower more or less sold us out to the aliens.
Okay. There you go. Yeah.
And there's
Selected a little.
documentary. Yeah, it was all selected in. Okay. So now is that one selected, or do I have to go over?
Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing.
Stupid leg moves.
Go to edit, go to undo, and it'll bump it back where it's supposed to be.
I got it.
Go up to your edit button and go to undo. You'll have to do it a couple of times now because you've moved a few pieces. Go to edit, go to undo again. 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 Again.
There we go.
There it is.
Okay, now where do I go to now?
Now just select it and convert it to a symbol.
So I just tap it once?
Yeah.
Because to me, it doesn't look like it selected it. That's why I was wondering. So upper. Left leg.
And hit OK. And then draw your little square over the foot and lower leg.
So I hit the
Yeah,
select.
with your black arrow, it just has to touch it. It doesn't even have to cover it. With the square you draw, just has to touch both pieces. So start
So I
out.
hit the feet or the leg or just right where it's at.
With your black arrow, you're going to draw a square, and it's going to make a little blue box for you. It just has that little blue box just has to touch the lower leg and the lower foot. So start outside the foot because you have to start in white space. Otherwise, you move the object. So you have to start in empty area. Right there. Hold your mouse button down and draw a square that covers the foot and the lower leg, or that touches.
So is it selected then?
Hold your shift key down and select the lower leg.
Okay, now go up and modify.
Yeah, Jane, that's perfectly fine. I do a lot of frame by frame animation when I'm using a human type character versus trying to use the bone tool in animate because it's just so rudimentary.
So that'd be lower left leg, right?
Yes.
Okay, now everything all connected.
Okay, now you've got your full skeleton. So with your black arrow, you're going to draw a square across your artboard.
With my arrow now, do a whole.
Yeah. Now you're going to grab your bone tool.
Okay, bone tool selected.
Now you're going to start in the middle of his shoulders. And you're going to draw a bone either to the right or left upper arm. Whichever direction you want to go first is fine. So you click in the middle of his shoulders, hold down your mouse button, and drag to that arm, to just the shoulder. Click and drag right there.
That right there?
Yep, and then hold your mouse button again and drag down to the lower arm.
About right there.
Yep.
Too far down?
Yep, that's fine. Now you're going to go back up to where you started.
So I just let my shift button up then?
You just leave it just like that right now. Go back up to where you started in the middle of his shoulders and draw a bone to the other upper arm, to the right upper arm.
About right there?
Yep. And then hold your mouse button down and go to the lower arm. Now go back up to the middle of his shoulders and draw a bone down to his lower torso.
About right there?
Maybe right there will do it. Yeah, it did. Now draw a bone to his right or left leg. And then down to his feet.
Down to the
And
feet,
then
about
the
right there?
other leg.
And do the same thing with the other leg.
There you go. Edit undo. You've got a bone in the wrong place. You went a little too far down his leg.
So
Gotta edit, gotta undo. Just one time, I think. One more time. That bone's still there. Again. There it is. Go back and don't draw your bone quite so long on that side.
okay.
It looks like you accidentally selected the lower leg. Maybe right there.
About right in there. Now draw the other one straight on down to the foot.
Nope, you're still getting that other leg. So something's not right here. Go to edit, go to undo. Undo again. Grab your black arrow and click on that upper leg.
Okay, clicked it.
See where that dot is? That's where you need to draw your bone to. So click back on your armature layer or click back on his upper torso will work.
So where do I hit the upper torso then?
Yeah, click there. Grab your bone tool. Go to edit, go to undo. You accidentally moved some bones.
Yeah, I know that's what I was looking at.
Undo again.
There
There
we
you go. Now go back down to his lower torso and drag down just to the top right there. Nope, too far. Go back up.
go.
Right there. Now draw a bone down to his lower leg.
Right there.
There we go. Now you need more frames. Your animation has to be at least 10 seconds long, so you need 240 frames.
So I hit up here one.
Now you need to go all the way out to frame 240.
And then we'll take it back.
There you go. Just click in frame 240. And then you can go up to insert at the top of your screen and go to timeline and choose frame. And then do it to the next layer down. So layer 1, go to frame 240.
I'll go to
Go to insert, frame, timeline frame. Nope, you don't have to highlight it. Just click in frame 240. There you go. Now go to insert, timeline, frame.
so many things to try to remember. You've been doing it probably so much you probably got memorized.
Yeah, now lock layer 1 so you don't accidentally move anything that you shouldn't.
Okay, now where do I go? Over
Right
here
there.
on that dot,
Yes.
just tap it.
Yep, just click it. There
Okay.
you go. Okay, now grab your black arrow and click on one of your arms. Actually, we need to move your playhead back first. So go back to, let's say, frame 30.
Then how do I go to
At the bottom, you have a little slider bar
right here?
right there. And click in frame 30. Now, grab his lower arm on one of his arms and drag it up a little bit. Like that. So there's your first movement. So if you go up to your playhead and you drag that little red box that's on number 30 back to 1, you'll see move. See the red box that's on 30?
Uh-huh.
You drag the box. Yes. Now drag it back to 1. So you're just going to go out every 15, 20, 30 frames and move something different. Make him do a different movement. You're on frame 1 now, so you already have a movement in frame 30. So now go out to like frame 60 and do something different.
With the same arm?
No, with a different arm, different piece. Just make him do whatever. It doesn't really matter what he does. You just have to animate him using the bone tool. Make sure you're in frame 60 though. You're in frame 1. That's not going to show any movement.
Okay.
Because you have to be in a frame other than frame 1 because that's where he starts at.
Okay. So I go to 60 on this one then?
Right, because you've got a movement in 30. So now go out to 60 and make another movement.
Okay.
And your arrow keys will help you with this too. If it starts getting complicated, you can use your arrow keys to make it a little easier.
I'll make him look like doing jumping jacks or something like that.
She's going to be doing the wave is what it looks like.
Yeah. Do the wave. Okay, now where do I go from here?
So now you're going to go out 30 more frames or so and make his legs do something. And you're just going to keep repeating this until you get a cool little dance or something like that. Since you just have a figure, you're going to want to just do a couple of movements there until you get to the end of your timeline.
Where do I go on the timeline on this one?
So you need to scroll over because 30 more frames would be frame 90.
Okay, now I do the same up the other leg then? Make him doing like leaping. It doesn't look like.
Looks like you missed a bone. So instead of moving that leg, make it stationary. Just keep it there and just do the movement on the other leg. So maybe this time bend his knee so it comes back. Not that leg. Leave that leg alone because you didn't get your bone connected to the lower bone, the lower leg. So go back to your other leg and maybe just bend the foot in. Or make him bring his foot back down. Anything like that will work.
Something like that.
Yeah. There you go. Make him cross his foot in front of the other one.
Like that?
Not quite so much, so it looks like his leg has been broken off, but.
About right there?
Yeah, like that.
Okay, now go to.
Then use your slider, go over, and just do different things.
So how far do I go out on this one?
You can do every 30 frames if you want. So 120?
120.
No, 110. No, 120.
120. Okay, now what do I do with this?
You're gonna leave that leg alone because it's not it's not connected correctly, so it's just going to be stationary. So move your arms again. Make them do something different.
Okay, that's I guess good enough right there.
Yeah, use your arrow key. Bump it up. On your keyboard, use your arrow key. Now click on the other part of the arm, the lower arm, and use your arrow key on it.
Ooh, it's going away.
You have to drag it a little bit and get it to turn the way you want it. Yeah, get it to the angle the way you want it, and then use your arrow keys to bump it down so it doesn't look disconnected.
Is that good enough motion?
There you go. That will work.
It's about right in there.
There you go. And just keep going through your timeline that way, Mark.
Okay, so I go out, what, about 140 then?
Yeah, 140, 150, somewhere in there. Just add 30 to whatever frame you're in, and that can be your next frame. So while you're working on this, can you unshare me? I think you've got it. So just keep going out. It doesn't matter how many frames it is. Just go out a few frames, click. It doesn't have to be steady. It can be random. And make him do different stuff. Okay, Dwayne, are you ready to share with me? Ah, you think you figured it out? Do you still need help, Dwayne, or you think you got it? Okay.
It looks like he's gonna be doing the funky chicken.
That works. Okay, Dwayne, share your screen with me.
So I go to 145, so the next motion would have been about 170 then.
Okay, Dwayne, let's see what you got.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I believe cause I was watching you helping Mark and stuff. I was trying to fix it. I think I got it now.
Oh, that looked pretty good. Play that again.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that looks pretty good. It's a little fast, but that
Yeah.
looks if you want to add space in between those, you can move those keyframes by clicking in the keyframe and dragging it.
Okay, so drag this one around like 5 or 10.
Right. You could drag it and give it a little, make it be a little slower, like that.
Yeah. Yeah, the main thing that was giving me trouble was the weight because I couldn't make it move naturally.
Right.
I was kind of like guessing how to do it. Let's see.
And you can do the same thing in your motion swing.
Where am I with the weights now?
Play that again. Yeah, we need to fix your motion tween there. So go back. That keyframe.
This one?
Clicking it. His arms aren't extended there all the way.
So
yeah, that probably needs to be moved down some. You probably have to start at the end.
right here.
Start at the end and come backwards.
I'm talking right here.
No, leave that keyframe where it's at and go to the last keyframe there. Frame there.
Pull it right here.
Think so. Yes. So now go to the next keyframe right there. Not that one. Nope, the next one. That one needs to be moved. Go to edit, go to undo. That's an original keyframe there where you broke it. Edit, undo one more time.
Misty?
Okay, go back to that solid dot. You're going to see your cursor change. See where it changes like that? Scale that to where it needs to be. Now, edit, undo, try that again. It's a scale. There you go, right there. Hold your mouse button down and just kind of scale it over. Right there. Now let's adjust that other keyframe. That looks pretty right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So rewind and let's play it again.
Okay.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah. So do I have to like keep doing it?
Yeah, you just keep going.
Okay, do I have to like
This
manually?
is your assignment though. You know, you don't have to put animation on there till this week, right?
No.
You just needed to do your final graphics for last week. Just get them all moved into Animate. You didn't have to put animation on anything. That's what you're doing this week.
I'm gonna cry myself sleep tonight for this one. I was like, this is a little bit hard for week 2. Dang.
Not on that one, guy. This is not easy.
So yeah, you're working on week 3 stuff. You've got a big, huge head start here. So yes, you can save what you have right now and turn it in for week 2.
Wait, so I can turn this in for week 2?
For week 2, yes. That's all your final graphics right there. So go ahead and turn that in for week 2. And then you've already started working on week 3, and that's where you're gonna go through and animate everything. Basically do exactly what you're doing right now.
Okay, can I ask you a question before I leave? I showed you the storyboard of how I had everything set up, right?
Right?
2 questions. For the guy with the protein shake they're supposed to have his arm coming out this way,
Right?
is it okay if I just draw like a background and just have the shake like in the background, you can see it, or do you still want to do the arm?
No, you could just draw it as a shape. That would be fine.
Okay, I just draw like a background, like the
Yeah. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you're okay with it before I change it and stuff.
No, nope, that's fine. Changes are to be expected, so go with it.
Okay. Also, do I keep moving like from this part for here on out? Do I just keep moving it manually? Like keep moving it manually?
Yes.
Okay.
Animation, there's nothing about animation that's quick.
You know that I figured out the hard way when I spent the whole week on it. I still wasn't.
Yeah, it takes some patience, and especially when using that bone tool, it takes some patience.
Yeah.
But you're on the right track. So yes, you're just going to keep moving it in, and you can even make him take a break for a second if you need to, you know, that sort of thing.
Okay, Miss Misty, I'll be honest, I had no clue how I made the waist move naturally with the arms.
Say that again.
I'll be honest, I had no clue how I made the waist move naturally with the arms. I kind of just guessed after a while.
Well, you've done great. Your arm movement looks good. It's nice and clean.
Appreciate it. It took a lot of sweat and tears.
Okay.
I wish I was lying about the tears part. Okay. Okay, well, thank you. I think that's everything.
All
All right,
right.
I'm
More
take care.
questions? I'll be here. So.
I take care of the assessments too. I actually finished them. Well, the first one, it just when I saved it, I didn't save it properly, and it got deleted by accident.
You just save it. All you have to do is turn in your FLA file for week 2.
No, I'm talking about the week 1. I actually did the butterfly thing. I just didn't save it. I forgot to save it, so once I was ready, I actually deleted it by accident. I didn't save it.
Ah, okay.
That was my bad.
Okay. No problem.
Okay. All right, Miss Misty. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Misty, can you go back with me now and see if I did everything correctly?
I sure can. Give me just a second. As soon as Dwayne shares with me, you can share with me again. Okay.
Now share screen.
Misty, when you get done with Mark, can you go over my storyboard with me so I can make sure I'm on the right track?
I sure can.
Thank you.
Okay, Mark, share with me.
You see now?
I can see it.
Okay. On my timeline, I only did there's no other layers underneath.
There's not supposed to be. You
Oh, there
haven't
isn't?
drawn yet. You can do that later by just adding another layer to the very bottom and adding your environment for him to be in. You put him on a stage, put him on the water. It doesn't matter what you put him in, just make an environment for him.
Okay, so do I have all the movements then? Because I went to 215 and I guess 240s at the end.
Right. I would do one at 215 and one at 240.
Okay, now how do I go back all the way? How do I make it move? To see if all the motions are there.
So you can test it, see how it's working.
Yeah.
You just hit your rewind button there at the bottom of your timeline box.
Rewind button.
Over towards the left.
This way?
Yeah, keep going just a little bit more. Right there.
Right here?
Yep.
Just tap it once or twice?
Just tap it once. And then hit the play button, which is that button right there in the center.
Right there?
Right there.
Now just tap it and then they'll...
Yes, just click it one time. He looks like he's doing the wave.
Pretty unique, huh?
Yeah. So now just make your movement at 215 and 240, and then you'll be good to go.
So what do I do now?
Just click in frame 215.
Frame 215.
And now maybe bring his leg back down, and then in frame 240, bring his other arm back down so he goes back to his original pose.
Okay, I'm at 215. So where do I take the leg first?
Yeah, and bring it back down.
Come on. Is that about right there?
Yeah, about right there.
How do I move it over? Just a little bit by the arrows?
Yeah, click on his upper leg to move it.
And then tap the lower one. Yeah, it doesn't.
There you go.
All right there. Okay, now what do I do with the arms? Put them back in.
Go out to frame 240 and straighten up both of his arms.
Uh, 240. Now straighten out both the arms then.
Yeah, make sure you click in frame 240.
Oh, I got to hit 240 first.
Yeah. Now straighten up his arms.
Put that down in there.
There you go.
Okay, now the other one, put it down a little bit lower. This is probably one of the hardest projects I've ever done in my life.
There's nothing simple about the bone tool. It takes practice, and it's just not the greatest tool Animate has.
You little sucker. Come on, stay together.
Use your arrow keys to bump it to the right a little bit. The problem is it's too far away from his body.
It's one thing I can't stand when I can't control something.
Yeah.
That burns me more than anything. So what I take right down there. Okay, with that arrow key, would that take it down then?
Yeah. Oh, you've got everything selected. Deselect it and select just that upper arm bone.
So I hit click off.
And click on the upper arm. Now click your right arrow key. Move it back over there where it's supposed to be. There you go. Now click on the lower arm and realign it.
Right there.
There you go, like that.
Okay, now what do you move that down? About right in there. So, what?
You want it about right there.
There we go. That's
There you
good.
go. Like that. Now you just need to make a new layer and drag it to the bottom of the layers panel and draw an environment for him to be in.
Okay, so where do we hit? Down at the bottom?
At the bottom of your timeline, click the new layer button. Down there by your trash can and your folder icon, there's a new layer icon on the same menu bar with the play and rewind button.
Down here? Right
To
there?
the very left, all the way to the left. See the new layer icon? Right
Oh, right
there.
Okay.
Now grab layer number 2 and drag it down to below layer number 1.
Do I hit?
Accidentally clicked on a dot. Turn those dots back on. You turned off the layer. You can't click on a dot. You have to click on the actual icon for the layer. Just click those and click the 2 X's that you made. On your armature layer 2, click that X. Now, click where it says layer 2 and drag it down underneath layer 1. Yeah, that's it. Right there. Love it. Now, unlock layer 2 and lock your armature layer.
Lock layer 2?
Yes, that's layer 2. Now, your armature layer is the top layer. Lock it so you don't accidentally move your man while you're making your background.
Okay, is layer 2 locked or not locked?
Just click that little dot underneath the lock icon on the top layer. Nope, not on layer 2, on the top layer that says armature.
Oh, up there. Like that?
Now, you're going to draw your background on layer 2.
Okay, now what do I do? The drawing on the illustration or what? Put like him on a platform?
You can just draw a background for him. You need to draw some type of environment for him to be in. Whether you want to put him on a stage, it doesn't matter. On the lake, it doesn't matter where you put him in. He just needs some sort of background. Okay?
I guess we'll like put him on a stage then. So
That's
like a square then?
Yeah, you're just going to use your square tool and create whatever you want back there. Can you unshare with me so I can help another student?
I just want to make sure first. Okay, now it's all in the blank. Now how do I make it like a bare square, like he's on a platform?
Right, you want to make a new color too so you can add depth.
So I hit color first?
You need to grab your black arrow. You have to have the object selected before you can change its color if you've already drawn it.
Zap that out.
So
So
now grab the square tool and then choose your color and then draw it.
okay, put on green, I guess. Okay, now I just put like a green platform underneath him, like he's dancing on a stage.
That's fine.
About right there.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, now what do I do now? Misty?
Are you done with his background?
Yeah, he's like just looks like a.
That's fine. Okay, so now you need to publish it. You need to make sure that you've unchecked loop timeline in your publish settings.
Okay, so what do I go for on that? Edit or file or where?
Go to file, go to publish settings.
So everything it looks all right to you then?
Yeah, publish settings.
Because I was gonna put like a top hat on him, so is
Yeah,
that all right? But they're like a little square or something like that.
you can if you want to.
So I go back there, or do I do publish setting first?
Well, you want to finish the hat first, and then you're just going to go into publish settings and uncheck loop timeline, and then you're going to hit publish.
Okay, so go for square. Put like a little hat, green hat on him. Select that.
You can't
So is
bring
that
that front because it's on the back. It's on a different layer.
okay?
But
So
matter that line's there. You're not being graded on your drawing skills this week. You're being graded on using the bone tool.
okay, so what do I do then? Just go up to publish then?
Go to publish settings and uncheck loop timeline.
So I'll go publish settings, and then
Uncheck loop timeline at the top.
check up here.
No, where it says loop timeline, right there in the center at the top. Down just a little bit,
Right
right
there.
there.
Now tap that.
Yeah, uncheck that. And then click publish at the very bottom.
Right there. Now I hit OK.
And then hit OK. And you're going to zip your FLA, your HTML, and your JavaScript files together and turn them in.
Okay. Now where do I go to get all that?
It's going to be the same place where you saved your file. So you can
So I
open
go-
your Finder.
So I go to Finder first.
Yeah,
Then where do I go from on the Finder? Go to Finder. Go to Folder.
open your Finder and then find where you saved your DS246 Assessment 2 file.
So go to Folder. So what do I? It says go to Folder. Now where do I go from there?
Okay, do you see your files, your DS246 Assessment 2?
So
You should see 3 other files there. You should see one that says the exact same name, .html. And then you probably have one the exact same name, .js, or you see a JS folder.
well, I don't see either one.
Go to File, go to Save As.
So I'm in Finder.
Click
Or
on
how-
Ambient and go to File and go to Save As.
I'm on file.
Word.
When I hit file,
Click on animate and go to file and go to save as.
save as.
It's in your downloads. Easiest way to do it will be to make a new folder. Click at the bottom of your screen and click new folder. And name it DS246 Assessment 2.
These different files is just what's screwing me up. Trying to get used to this stuff. You probably think I'm stupid.
Everyone has this trouble when we're first doing stuff like this.
Okay, so I go to DS and then slash S assessment.
Assessment 2.
And then just put my name.
Yeah, what's your name?
Because from all, everybody else has been doing computers and all this stuff, and it just feels like I'm just like a beginner, trying to get everything
Right.
going.
Yeah, it's okay. Now just hit create. And hit save.
Because, the younger generation, they've been doing it since first grade. I didn't start doing it until maybe about 2 years ago. And I've learned everything all on my own. I've never had a lesson from nobody on anything.
You get it. Okay, now go to file and go to publish settings again.
Okay.
And hit publish.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. For my first week, I pulled 100. I was shocked. That's the highest grade I've had out of all my schooling through the whole year.
And then hit OK.
My other one was with another class. I'm trying to think what I got. I think it was a 97.
It's not bad. This class is very much unlike your design classes because you guys aren't really being not up until this week, haven't really been being graded on your design.
Right. Okay,
It's
so where do I go to now?
Yeah, it's in your thought process and just using certain tools in Animate, not necessarily what your design looks like, so to speak.
So where do I go to now?
Okay, so now you're gonna go. Yeah, so now you're gonna go into your Finder,
Go in Finder now.
and then you're gonna go to your downloads.
Well, when I go to Finder, it goes to McKay PAG.
You should have a left-hand side menu, and in that left-hand side menu, you should see downloads.
No downloads.
I can't see your screen because you only shared Animate. It's there though on that left-hand side menu. It should say you should have things at the top. Mine, let's see. Mine has all kinds of stuff. You'll probably see one that says desktop, Creative Cloud, and then it may say iCloud, documents.
I'm right in Finder right now, and I hit File, and it has new Finder window.
No, not on File. Look at your Finder box. The panel that's popped up on your window, there is a left-hand side menu that has listings like desktop, Creative Cloud, downloads, documents.
Do I hit Animate again?
You're going to hit downloads.
That's what's really weird. I'm in Finder, and when I hit File, nothing shows up.
No, you're not hitting File. When you clicked on your Finder, did a box pop up in the middle of your screen?
Now it did.
Okay, now look on the left-hand side menu of that box and click on downloads.
Okay, it's on downloads.
There's no downloads?
Yeah, it's on downloads right now. So I go
Do
up to DS246 Assessment 2, Mark Scott.
is that the folder or the file?
That's the folder.
Okay, then on the folder, you're going to click the folder and then you're going to click on the little gear icon at the top of your Finder box.
So everything's in there because what I have right now, it
Yeah.
has 246 Assessment 2, Mark Scott, and then it says 246 Assessment 2, Mark Scott. And then it says down below it has the other one, has 246 Assessment. So all that is in that file.
Yes, it all should be in that folder.
And then so I hit that and then hit the icon.
You're going to hit that and then it's not the icon anymore. You have to go to edit. Nope, it's not under edit either. It's under. Oh, I have to choose.
I hit 246 folder. Do I hit the
Okay.
icon now?
Yes, then you can click on the little gear icon and hit compress.
So is it compressed then?
Yeah,
Or do I do it again on the other one?
yeah. You see a zip file, a little folder icon, a little icon that looks like it has a zipper on it that says GES246 Assessment 2. Yeah,
How many do I do? Just, I did three zips.
you're gonna have to do a new share with me, Mark, and this time choose desktop so I can see what's going on. Yes, Dwayne, it's fine. It's because you're not zipping a folder, you're zipping a file, so it's gonna say .fla.zip.
Okay, I'm in there. So how do I get back so you can see what's going on?
Okay. It's share
Share
screen,
screen.
and your very first option should say desktop probably.
Okay, can you see it now?
Yeah, now open your Finder. Nope, looks like you just shared Animate again.
Oh, so which one do I hit? Finder or folder or what?
You're gonna have to unshare again, and this time when you hit share screen, find the one that says desktop.
Hit zoom. Now it says stop share.
Yeah, click stop share and then hit share, and you're gonna get a box that pops up that gives you options. Find the one that says desktop. It should be the very first option.
Are you in now?
Yep, I think that did it. Now click on your Finder. There's your folder. So now go click on your folder in your Finder where it says GES246 Assessment 2. Just click on it one time. Now go up to the top and hit the gear icon and click compress. And you're going to turn it in. See, it's right above it. See that little zip icon that says GES246 Assessment 2? Your first name, your last name, .zip. You've got 2, 3, and 4. You can delete 2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4. I can delete those.
Yeah, those at the top there. You can delete those.
Wait. But nothing moved. Nothing's deleting.
Go up to edit at the top of your screen.
Well, maybe you did. I have under
Since you can't right click, I think you can go up to the gear icon again and do move to trash.
So hit gear icon now.
Yes, click the gear icon. Oops. And move to trash.
Try-
Do it again right there.
So I
Click
do
the
it
gear
again.
icon, move to trash. And then go to the top one that has the number 4 on it and move that one to trash too.
Do I hit it or just hit the move to trash?
Okay, so now you're going to turn in the one that says DES 246 assessment 2, your first and last name, and the number 4. .zip.
So I turn this one in then, right here.
Yeah, that's the one you're going to turn in.
Okay, so I just go to assessment and then submit it
And hit,
in.
yeah, and hit the submit button and then choose the file to upload it, and then you're done.
Okay, so I'll go over here.
Can you unshare with me? Okay.
So I can leave now then?
Yes, you can.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Have a good day.
You. Okay, Jane, are you ready to share with me?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Can you see
Okay,
my screen?
I can.
Okay. Are these cars okay to use? As long as I do, they're gonna be my final animation. These two cars in this chair. All I want to work on is my characters and my background. Make my backgrounds together, and then find the Lyft logo actually, and then I'll be good for this week.
Yep.
Okay, so you just want me to finalize this character, my cell phone, and my like the house that he walks out of his backyard, and then this guy's living room, finish that up, and just basically the backgrounds.
Right, for week 2. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now another question I had is my 2 seconds. How many frames are in a second? Because I got to figure out how many, like this guy's going to be walking to the car, right? I need to figure out how many images I need to draw to make it look smooth for him to walk to the car, walk around, and get in.
And it usually takes 6 to 12 poses to get a smooth walking cycle. We're going to go over that in tomorrow's lecture.
Okay, now how many seconds is that? Do I need to adjust my second on my timelines, on my seconds?
Think about the way you walk. It usually takes you at least a second to take a step, right?
Okay, so I'm going to need at least 10 to 12 seconds for each to get him to go all the way over there. Because 1 second is one walk, right? For one step is 1 second, right? So if it's going to take him 12 steps to get over there, I'm going to need 12 seconds then, right? Is that going to make my commercial way too long? Because right now I'm already at like 22, 24 seconds.
Exactly.
But imagine I can shorten down some of these because this first one, he can walk out and he can just have that surprise like, oh my God, my car's smashed. And that doesn't have to be 2 seconds.
Okay,
I
Jen,
can adjust it that way, right?
let me finish the sentence. You're going to need to modify your animation a little bit because he's not going to be able to walk that far because you don't want to go over 30 seconds. So you're going to need to modify it a little
Just
bit.
have him walking to the car. You don't have to actually show him getting into it.
Right, exactly. You're just going to give the illusion kind of thing. So he's going to walk to the car, and then it's going to transfer into him being into the car. You see what
And then the next one, he can just be driving, so that doesn't have to be that long. And then the next one, I just have him walk into the car, but I don't actually have to have him going into it. So then I wouldn't need any mask then for this, right?
No, you wouldn't have to mask for that because you're just going to transition into him walking to the car and it automatically going into where he's sitting in the car.
Okay. All right.
And
Yeah,
don't forget
that works.
to move all of your final graphics into Animate and get them in the library.
Okay, now I'm having a problem with that too. I like using Illustrator. I'm sorry. There's these tools in Animate, they're really rudimentary for me.
You can use Illustrator. All you have to do is click on whatever you've created in Illustrator and copy
and
it.
import it in. But the only thing I'm having is, okay, I guess it wouldn't matter with this because I'm not using the bone tool. Okay, it doesn't matter because I was having trouble because that's what I did yesterday. I did that on Saturday or Friday, and I was having trouble because every time I would copy my character, I even just went and imported them in and just picked the file out and did that, but it was all hooked together. I couldn't break them apart enough to get the bone tool to work. So then what I had to do is actually draw the character in my scene and animate and do it like that. That's how I ended up doing it. But if I just want to be able to make but I'm doing a frame by frame motion, so I wouldn't have to worry about using a bone tool. So that's not going to be a problem. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So, okay, well, that's all I wanted to know. That's all I needed.
Okay.
So, all right, thanks, Misty. All right. Bye.
Okay, guys. Anybody else need any help?
If I had to pick a favorite part, I would say it's the chairs. Very realistic, very refined. They're so amazing.
It's absolutely horrible. I love it. Spellbinders, thank you. 2 rules in the game. The exterminator went to the attic. It's all huddled up inside the spider web made out of sponge.
Oh, Mr. A, one thing. Is it okay if I use the Lyft logo? There's not going to be any infringements there or anything?
If you use the what?
Their actual logo for Lyft?
No, that's not any infringement because you are using it for educational purposes and you're not selling it in an advertisement or anything like that. You're not selling.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Karen, Sean just tried to call you. Anybody else, guys? Nobody else needs any help? Absolutely, Karen, you can. If you want to draw out your storyboard just so you can get that knocked out and done, go for it. Okay, guys. Well, if nobody else needs any help, then we will call it an evening and we will do the demo for the assessment and go over some new parts of Animate, like adding some action script to get some interactivity, to be able to click on links and things like that tomorrow. Bye, guys.